All right, so this is going to be my very first YouTube video. I've been thinking about making these for a very long time, for a couple months now. I am on the road, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera very much, but I've been thinking about making this for a while. I guess a little bit of the backstory that might need to be known is about a year and a half ago, I got really into professional arm wrestling. What ended up starting it was when Devin Larratt was having his rematch at East vs. West 10 with Denis Saplenkov. That is what really started it for me. I saw an edit, a promotion for that match, and it just looked really cool. So I was like, hey, I've got time right now. Let me just watch this video, see what this sport is all about. And immediately, I loved what I saw. It was so awesome. And I'm glad that was the introduction match to my whole love of arm wrestling, because there wasn't a lot of bickering from Devin, and it was a really cool match. It was a really important match. From then on, I was kind of hooked. I loved watching arm wrestling. I started watching a bunch of different East versus West competitions. It was really cool, and I really fell in love with it, have been for the past year and a half. So, what this video will be concerning is my match predictions for East vs. West 17 in Arlington, Texas, tomorrow, March 29th, 2025. And I've been thinking about this event since East vs. West 16, a month and a half ago, which, by the way, is very interesting how close this match is to the previous one. I know that the distance between East vs. West 15 and 16 was really big. So, I mean, this gap being so small, being pretty much half that of East vs. West 16 and 15, I mean, I'm really excited, because that means more arm wrestling is coming quicker. I mean, I love that. I had plans to start a YouTube channel, to start making videos and make a prediction video for East vs. West 16, and that honestly would have been the one to do, because, I mean, come on. That was the best event we've ever seen, had the most interesting matches, was super cool. I kind of wish I had done that, because also what I've been doing is what I'm doing right now. Sitting in my car, talking to myself, reviewing matches, thinking of arm wrestling, and I've never really filmed it. I've never put it on video, never uploaded it, and I'm not making that mistake again. So right now, I'm going to go over my match predictions for East vs. West 17. So, I may take a bit to remember the match order correctly, but I think I've got it down pretty good. So, guess we'll just jump right in. So the very first match is one I would not have been very familiar with. I really did a little bit of research for these matches so that I would get a good prediction out there. First match is Sharkovich. I think his name is Andrei Sharkovich. And Arsen, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. If you want to see it, go look it up. Because it's something that, as an American, impossible for me to say. Very difficult. Unless I hear it multiple times, then I can relay it. Don't know the history behind why this match was sanctioned. I don't know why this needed to happen. Because in my mind, looking through videos, which is what I do to kind of prepare for these matches and these events, I found plenty of footage for Sharkovich beating Ryan Bowe and pulling Evgeny Prutnik at East vs. West 14. Like, this guy is really strong. And his form kind of reminds me of Irakli a little bit, Irakli Zirakishvili, where it's very bicep-driven, very power-driven, and I love that. Really interesting. And this other guy, Arsen, I don't know. He seems just kind of like a normal guy who goes for the flash pin and is kind of good, but like doesn't seem like there's too much special. I'm going 3-0 right off the bat with Sharkovich. I think he's going to take that match and take it very dominantly, easily. I just think that's how it's going to go. Next match would be Cody Wood versus Hunter. No, not Hunter Knopfs. Sorry. Getting a little mixed up. Cody Wood versus Joseph Maranto. This is going to be kind of interesting. Now, to prepare for this match, because I do know Joseph Maranto a little bit, and the only way I know Joseph is because he fought Kevin Palco at King of the Table 13. That's the only place I know him from. So, given that that's the only place I know him from, I don't know how this match is going to go 100%. Besides, I don't know Cody Wood at all. I just saw a couple clips of him, and that's the thing. When I look for clips of how to scale arm wrestlers and their opponents, I look for common opponents so that I can kind of scale them. And what do you know? I found a clip, very recent clip, of Cody Wood fighting, you know it, Kevin Palco. And the funny thing is, the clip was just him flash pinning Palco. And we all know how Joseph Maranto versus Kevin Palco was at King of the Table. It was a grinder. Each match, each one of those rounds lasted close to a minute. It was a hook war. And it was very interesting. I really liked it. I think that ended up being 3-1 in favor of Joseph, but if we're going based off of the fact that Cody's able to flash pin Palco, and it could have been something else, like I know that Joseph versus Palco was sanctioned specifically as a challenge of Palco thought he was the best hook puller in America, and then here comes Maranto saying, nope, I'm here to challenge that. So they pulled a hook battle, is what they did. So I don't know if it was the fact that Cody just took Palco out on the outside. Maybe it was something like that. But matches really show how good arm wrestlers are. So I am going, and the community would agree with me, I am going 3-0 in favor of Cody Wood over Joseph Maranto. I think that's a fair assumption for how this is going to go. You know what? Look at that. Now I have light. And I can barely see because it's nighttime. But that is okay. That is completely fine. I think, I hope, I pray. That's all right. So, next match, Hunter Knopfs versus Valen Lowe. I do not know a lot about Valen. From what I can tell, he's pretty pristine from where he comes from. He seems like an interesting enough arm wrestler to me. But I have seen Knopfs. And here's the thing that I have about Hunter Knopfs. This is just one of those dudes that wins matches. Kind of like Devin Larratt, where like anytime anyone bets against Devin, they feel like an idiot afterwards because he just wins matches. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters for prediction making, is just you can dissect his form, his speed, his power. He just wins. That's just Hunter Knopfs. He just wins matches. Flash pins, supinated side pressure, super fast. He just wins matches. I don't know too much about this Valen Lowe guy. I'm going Hunter Knopfs 3-0. That's my prediction. Next match is... What was the next match? Man. Might need to take a second here. So we went through those three. Who is up next? I guess I'm just going to kind of fumble my way around. Maybe I'll make a makeup video for anything that I've missed. I'm having to memorize this because I'm just shooting this on my phone. I don't have another device I can pull up that shows what my prediction would be, unless I can kind of... I'm coming to a red light here, just so y'all know I'm driving safely. Oh no, it turned green. Well, there goes that idea. Okay. So, who is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Shoot. Man. I'm probably going to leave all this in, too, because I don't know how to do YouTube. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm just shooting this on my iPhone. I don't know how any of this works. But, I do know one of the next matches, which is Cody Spur Merritt versus Evgeny Prudnik. That is going to be an interesting match. As soon as I heard it announced, that is the one I was kind of, like, interested in. Cody Merritt is very renowned in America because, I mean, he's pulled Pavlo, he's pulled Camille, he's pulled Alizan, he's pulled Artem Morozov. He's pulled all these guys and lost to all these guys, given. But he put up a decent fight against each one of them, enough for me to think this guy is the real deal. I mean, talk about a power gut. He is really strong. He's awesome. The belly really makes the man in this case. I guess the same for Prudnik, but I mean, he's showing off his abs at the press conference, which was a good press conference. I did appreciate this. I'm coming up to a red light.